Hello everybody, welcome to the Sound Test Room. Today we are taking a look at Korg Module Pro. Module's just had a new update with a new colour scheme and with the new expansion pack as well, which costs $19.99 I think, which gives you the ability to layer two sounds together or split them anywhere you like on the keyboard. So we're going to do a tutorial for the layers and the splits at the moment. You can see it says here layer 2. If I touch this, this is layer 1. So layer 1 is octave brass, layer 2 is camera strings, and together they sound like this. Now you can change the layer, either layer here, obviously just by so to set the layers up you need to go into Setlist here, and this is the layer that we've just been looking at, octave brass and choir of light. That module will now remember this. Now Setlists are brilliant for gigging musicians because Module is kind of aimed at people who use keyboard modules to gig with, and Module is ideal for that because you can set up all the set lists and you can import photos and you can make notes and stuff. It also now has MIDI CC learn, so you know if you want to set up your MIDI controller. So let's set up a new one. So let's take this romantic strings. We'll just change that sound for now. So if we tap this little control here, you'll see that it comes up romantic strings, and from within our set list control we could choose anything we like really. So we'll choose that one for that, and we can close that there. So now that is now our a cappella pad. And if we go out of there now, we'll see that it says a cappella pad. Now, even if I take Module, close it, switch it off, when I come back, that will still be a cappella pad. Number 2. Number 1 will still be octave brass and choir of light. Like this. So we touch this little keyboard icon again and we'll go to layer. So this is where we can choose our layer. So at the moment it's layered it with a natural grand, which is the default. And then you can choose to, which is very nice because I don't want to be doing things like this. If I engage my pedal here, well, maybe I don't want the a cappella pad to sustain like that, just the piano. Which is better, so you don't get any iffy overlay. Then we can engage that. We can go into this and we can choose a different type of grand. Now we might choose a chorus electric grand to go with that one. Sounds nice. And we can change our a cappella pad. Let's go to something like synth and choose ambient pad. So we've got a nice piano, ambient pad, and a chorus electric grand now. Okay, but say we want to do something different. Let's leave that on that. Okay, so let's just leave that on that one. Let's go to this one, and this is a clap. Okay, so let's enter our thing here. Let's go to our sounds. Let's choose bass. Let's choose maybe acoustic bass. Cool. And let us choose layer, and let's leave it on natural, actually. Do we want it on natural grand? Maybe. Now I'm going to turn off damper. I'm going to put split on. I am actually going to change that. Now you see, here's as soon as you go to split, default will split this at B3, which is, I know you can't see it, but so anywhere below B3. Or we can move the split point like this. Or we can set via MIDI and then just touch our keyboard. Let's set it at E3. And I've now set that just by touching the key on my keyboard. So anything below that will be the bass. And anything above, from E3 upwards, will be the piano. So I've disabled the damper on the bass. So I'm not going to get any, like, bass notes hanging on while I'm playing like along with it. So we could do stuff like this, I suppose. And that's how you would set your splits. And of course, as soon as you just tap outside that, there it is. It's remembered. Now also, right, just hang on just a sec. Also, what they've done for you is they've included some sounds that you could use, some extra sounds as well in the Pro expansion pack. So it's not just the ability now you have to layer and split, but also they have chucked in a few extra sounds for you. So let's go to this simple organ patch here. And if at any time you want to add another set list, you can just do this. We can go to this one. And it defaults again to natural grand. Let's go to our module section now, although we could do this from within Thingy. Let's go to program, and if we scroll up and down here, you will see stuff like layer elements. So let's go to layer elements, and here are all, if we go, here are the extra sounds that they've thrown in for you. For layering. So we've got some nice stuff going on here. Some tremolo. Some synths. Band brass. Stuff for layering, you know. Nice. Some really nice sounds. Let's do this. Here's a really cool sound you can do straight away. If we get, let's do this. Let's set up let's go to our Setlist here and enter our thing. Let's choose layer. So we're going to have solo flute, and we're going to layer that with a mute trumpet. It's one of my favorite things. This is with a mute trumpet, if we can find something. So we've got trumpet there. A trumpet will do if we can't find a mute. Solo trumpet. Let's see, solo trumpet. Okay. So now we've got a nice layer, we can go and make adjustments. So we maybe want the solo flute to be a little bit louder. That's an octave, sorry, level. Maybe the trumpet a little bit quieter. And I definitely want the trumpet to be an octave. Maybe the trumpet a little bit louder as well, maybe just a gnats. And now you've got that nice kind of jazzy lead sound. And then that sound would then be obviously saved as solo flute and trumpet. And then you, of course, can title it anything you like. Then again, you could have it split. So it's good. It's a really good update. You can also set the volume level for all your setlist patches as well. Yes, indeed. So limitations are, of course, that you can only layer 2 sounds at a time. Sorry, I didn't want to do that. You can only layer, you can only layer 2 sounds at a time. But basically that's it, really. I mean, I personally love Module. I think it's great. But you can now layer any sound from anywhere, and to just, when you're in the layer section, you can do this. Of course, just to go back to normal, you can just pick an ordinary sound, get out of it. Will you stop it? Oh no, see, I keep thinking I'm in the what's it section. So you could layer that with anything like synth, pianos, have the organ down, whatever. You could have the organ set up. Top end of the keyboard, you could have some nice bass going on. Down the bottom end as well, like that. Thank you very much for watching. I shall put a link in for Module, obviously, in the description below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Consider becoming a patron from as little as $1 a month. Helps support what we do here at the Sound Test Room. Thank you very, very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the new update for Module. And yes, I'll see you guys later. Cha-cha.